The wow signal. For 72 seconds in 1977, a radio telescope in Ohio heard something that made a scientist write "wow" in red pen on the data printout. We've been trying to hear it again ever since, and the frequency it used? That's the cosmic equivalent of an emergency broadcast channel. The Big Ear telescope detected it on August 15th at 1420 megahertz, the hydrogen line, which is basically the universal channel where hydrogen atoms naturally broadcast. The signal was 30 times stronger than background noise. That's like someone shouting in a library, strong enough to be detected from over 200 trillion miles away. It came from the direction of Sagittarius, lasted exactly 72 seconds, and never repeated. The universe picked the one frequency we'd definitely be monitoring, like it knew our phone number. The signal wasn't carrying any message, no modulation, no information, just a powerful carrier wave. Either we witnessed the universe's biggest coincidence, or something out there knows exactly how to get our attention. On the printout, it looks like background static suddenly spiking into a mountain peak labeled with a single word in red ink. The universe spoke once. We heard it, and it's been giving us the silent treatment ever since. For all we know, the universe has been trying to tell us something for billions of years. We just figured out how to turn on the radio. Perytons. For 17 years, astronomers at Parkes Observatory kept detecting brief radio pulses that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. The culprit was sitting in their break room. The signals only happened during business hours, which should have been the first clue. From 1998 to 2015, the Parkes radio telescope in Australia picked up these mysterious bursts. They named them after mythical winged deer because they seemed about as real. These signals mimicked cosmic events, releasing energy equal to the sun's entire daily output. That's 1 trillion nuclear bombs worth of energy, all from someone reheating their lunch. Scientists spent nearly 2 decades hunting cosmic deer that turned out to be impatient astronomers wanting hot coffee. In 2015, they finally caught it happening. Someone opened a microwave oven door before the cycle finished, and the escaping radiation hit the telescope at just the right angle. The discovery led to better protocols for identifying Earth-based interference. Now, every strange signal gets checked against the break room schedule. Nothing says cutting-edge astrophysics like being outsmarted by kitchen appliances. 17 years of cosmic mystery solved by someone getting impatient for their Hot Pocket. The repeating scream. In the time it takes you to blink, this signal releases more energy than our sun produces in 80 years. And unlike every other burst we'd found, this one kept coming back. But here's what's terrifying. It's getting closer. First detected in 2012 and confirmed as a repeater in 2016, this fast radio burst comes from a dwarf galaxy 3 billion light-years away. It's produced over 200 bursts and counting. Each burst packs the energy of 500 million suns. That's every star in a small galaxy going supernova at once, all compressed into a flash lasting less than the time it takes to, say, 1 Mississippi. Whatever's making these has the energy budget of a small galaxy and the attention span of a goldfish. These aren't alien communications. They're likely from magnetars, the universe's most magnetic objects. The bursts follow a pattern that suggests something orbiting or rotating, but we still don't fully understand the mechanism. 3 billion years of travel time, and it still manages better reliability than my internet connection. In the data, it looks like a heartbeat monitor, suddenly spiking to impossible levels over and over. Something 3 billion light-years away has been screaming at us since before multicellular life existed, and we just figured out how to listen. And the universe isn't whispering, it's screaming. Jupiter's radio storm. Turn a radio telescope toward Jupiter, and you'll hear something that sounds like whales singing through an ocean of static. Our largest planet is literally broadcasting on AM radio. The source? Volcanic eruptions on a moon 400,000 miles away. Burke and Franklin discovered these emissions in 1955, picking up strange radio noise between 10 and 40 megahertz, right in the shortwave radio band. The cause is Io, Jupiter's volcanic moon, interacting with the planet's massive magnetic field. Jupiter's magnetic field is 20,000 times stronger than Earth's. That's like comparing a refrigerator magnet to an MRI machine. Strong enough to kill you from 1 million miles away. Jupiter runs a 24/7 death metal station, powered by volcanic moon tantrums. As Io orbits through this field, its volcanoes create electrical currents that generate radio waves we can detect from Earth. Amateur radio operators can actually tune in with the right equipment. It's one of the few alien worlds you can hear from your backyard. Other planets have weather. Jupiter has a radio show that would fry your electronics from the distance of the Moon. The biggest planet in our solar system turned its moon's volcanic rage into the universe's angriest radio station. The first fast burst. In 2007, a grad student found a signal in archived data that lasted 5 milliseconds and carried enough energy to power Earth for 1 trillion years. No one believed him at first. Thing is, the signal was already 6 years old when he found it. David Narkovic, working under Duncan Lorimer, was digging through data from 2001 when he spotted it. The burst released as much energy in 5 milliseconds as the sun releases in a month. That's 30 days of solar output compressed into the time it takes a hummingbird to flap its wings once. From a source 6 billion light years away. Leave it to astronomy to discover an entirely new phenomenon by accident while procrastinating. This wasn't equipment failure or interference. It launched a whole new branch of astronomy. The discovery of the Lorimer burst proved that powerful radio flashes were coming from outside our galaxy. Now we detect them regularly, but this was the first, sitting unnoticed in the data for 6 years. One grad student digging through old files revolutionized astrophysics. Your professor was right about doing the readings. On screen, it's a single vertical spike so sharp and brief, it looks like a glitch until you realize what you're seeing. A cosmic scream that traveled for 6 billion years got discovered by a student who was supposed to be doing something else. 6 years this signal sat in our data before anyone noticed. Makes you wonder what else we've recorded but haven't found yet. By the way, if you're finding these cosmic discoveries as wild as I do, I post videos like this every week. Consider subscribing so you don't miss the next mind-bending revelation from space. Thanks. The Galactic Dinner Bell. At the center of our galaxy, something 4 million times heavier than our sun is broadcasting radio signals as it eats. We're basically listening to a cosmic monster's dinner conversation, and recently, it started eating a lot more. Our galaxy's supermassive black hole sits 26,000 light-years away at the center of the Milky Way. When it consumes matter, gas clouds, or unfortunate stars that wander too close, it broadcasts powerful radio emissions. In 2019, its brightness increased 75-fold. This black hole could swallow our entire solar system. That's Neptune's orbit, fitting inside something technically smaller than a pinpoint, currently munching on gas clouds the size of several Earths. The scariest thing in our galaxy has worse table manners than a toddler. Black holes aren't silent. They scream in radio waves as they feed, creating jets of energy that shoot out from their poles. These emissions help us map the invisible monster we can't see directly. The recent brightening suggests it caught something big, maybe a gas cloud or the remains of a star. 26,000 light-years away and we can still hear it chewing. Space needs a mute button. Radio images show jets of energy erupting from an invisible point like cosmic indigestion. The monster at the heart of the Milky Way broadcasts its meals loud enough for the whole galaxy to hear. The cosmic clock. When Jocelyn Bell heard radio pulses coming every 1.33 seconds exactly, she labeled them LGM1, Little Green Men, because nothing natural should be that precise. Turns out, dead stars make better clocks than anything humans have built. In 1967, Belle Burnell was a graduate student checking data when she noticed these impossibly regular pulses. They came from a neutron star, the collapsed core of a dead sun, spinning like a cosmic lighthouse. This stellar corpse spins once every 1.3 seconds. That's a star the size of Manhattan rotating faster than a helicopter blade. Its surface moves at 70,000 miles per second. Imagine Manhattan doing a full spin every second and a third. Now make it weigh more than the sun. Physics is drunk. The discovery revolutionized astronomy, proving that stars could collapse into city-sized objects of incredible density. It led to a Nobel Prize, though controversially not for Bell herself. Each rotation sweeps a beam of radio waves across space. When it points at Earth, we hear a pulse. The most reliable timekeeper in the universe is a zombie star having an eternal seizure. Like a cosmic lighthouse, sweeping a beam of radio waves across space with each rotation. Nature built a clock so perfect it makes atomic clocks look sloppy, and it's powered by a dead star's death spiral. The more we listen, the louder space gets. Solar tantrums. Your GPS stops working, your phone loses signal, and the power grid starts failing. Somewhere, 93 million miles away, the sun just screamed in radio waves. We get about 8 minutes of warning before it hits. Solar flares produce type 2, 3, and 4 radio bursts that race toward Earth at light speed. These aren't gentle waves, but electromagnetic tsunamis that can overwhelm satellites and induce currents in power lines. A major solar radio burst releases energy equal to 1 billion hydrogen bombs. That's every nuclear weapon on Earth detonating every second for a year, all happening in a region smaller than Earth itself. The same star that grows your food also throws electromagnetic tantrums that could end civilization. Parenting is hard. The sun isn't silent. It's the loudest radio broadcaster in our sky, constantly chattering in frequencies we've learned to monitor. Space weather forecasters track these bursts to predict when a coronal mass ejection might hit Earth. Our technology-dependent civilization is surprisingly vulnerable to our star's mood swings. We have weather satellites to warn us when the sun is about to have a mood swing. Peak human-star relationship. Our life-giving star occasionally rage quits so hard it could delete the internet. The universe's birthmark. The oldest light in the universe has a cold spot in it that's 70 million light-years wide. Cosmologists call it the axis of evil because it shouldn't exist. Even stranger, it seems to be aligned with our solar system. The cosmic microwave background is radiation from 380,000 years after the Big Bang, basically the universe's baby picture, but it has features that challenge everything we thought we knew. This cold spot spans 70 million light-years. That's a void large enough to fit 10,000 galaxies side by side. In the universe's baby picture, it's a birthmark the size of 1 billion trillion Earths. The universe's baby photo has a blemish so big it makes physicists question their entire careers. The Big Bang wasn't perfectly uniform. It left weird scars we're still trying to explain. These anomalies suggest the universe might not be the same in all directions, violating the cosmological principle that's fundamental to modern physics. Some theories involve collisions with other universes or exotic physics we don't understand. Imagine getting your school picture taken and finding out later you had a zit the size of Texas. Now multiply that embarrassment by infinity. In the CMB maps, it looks like someone pressed a cold thumbprint into the fabric of space itself. The echo of creation itself has a flaw so massive, it suggests the universe might be playing favorites. Even the universe's oldest light is trying to tell us something we don't understand. The scheduled screamer. Every 16.35 days, something 500 million light-years away sets off a cosmic alarm clock. It's been keeping this schedule longer than complex life has existed on Earth. We have no idea how something that violent can be that punctual. Discovered in 2020, FRB 121102 follows a pattern. 4 days of activity, then silence for 12 days, then repeat. It's the closest repeating fast radio burst to Earth at 500 million light-years. This burst could vaporize Earth's oceans in milliseconds. That's all water on our planet turned to steam faster than you can blink. From something keeping a tighter schedule than most subway systems, whatever this is has better attendance than most people at gym memberships. Not all cosmic events are random. Some keep better time than atomic clocks. The pattern suggests orbital mechanics, maybe a neutron star orbiting something massive, or precession of a magnetar. But the clockwork precision combined with the violence of the bursts doesn't fit any model perfectly. 500 million light-years away, something has figured out punctuality while I still can't remember what day it is. The universe's most powerful explosions run on a timetable that would make Swiss trains jealous. The alien candidate. When astronomers saw this star dim by 22%, they did something unprecedented. They seriously, scientifically, peer-reviewed published considered whether we were looking at alien architecture. Because what else could block that much light from a star? Tabby star, discovered by citizen scientists in Kepler data, shows dimming patterns unlike anything we've seen. Normal planet transits dim stars by about 1%. This star dims by up to 22% for days or weeks at a time, irregularly. Something blocked enough starlight to hide objects larger than Jupiter. We're talking about shadows the size of 100 Earths. Whatever's causing this could swallow our entire inner solar system and still have room for dessert. Respectable scientists had to present PowerPoints with possible alien megastructure in the title, with straight faces, at conferences. While not aliens, it's the only star where alien megastructure made it into serious scientific papers. The leading theory involves massive clouds of dust, but even that doesn't fully explain the observations. The dimming is too irregular, too deep, and follows no predictable pattern. Either we're seeing cosmic engineering beyond our wildest dreams, or the universe's biggest dust bunny. Science isn't sure which would be weirder. Light curves show random, chaotic dips, like something enormous and irregular is passing between us and the star. This star made "it might be aliens" into legitimate scientific discourse, and honestly, we still don't have a better explanation. Maybe the strangest signal of all is realizing we've been deaf to the universe until basically yesterday. If signals from deep space have you questioning everything about our place in the cosmos, subscribe for more videos exploring the universe's strangest mysteries. Thanks for watching.